Dude, I actually 80-90% trusted Makoto. I really thought the mask was a red herring.
Where am I?
I wanted to believe. And then we got gassed. Oh.
Run!
Suddenly it's a horror game?
What was that? Where are we?
I don't know, but it doesn't look good. Oh man, this place is giving me the creeps.
Oops. Sorry, I was trying to remember which button was
Let's just look around and
auto.
figure out where we are for now.
Oh no.
What was that? No, wait. I have to figure out where I even am.
I don't like this.
This is...
It's a real mess past this point. I don't think we could get any further, no matter how hard we tried.
Oh no.
We don't have to go there now, do we? Let's see what else we can find first. Yeah, you're right. This door doesn't seem locked, but the knob's broken, so we can't get through. Guess you got no choice but to kick it down. If we run out of places to go, that might be the only way. But for now, let's look someplace else. There's a memory.
Kurumi!
Oh, I was gonna say I thought that was Alara from the silhouette.
She's dead.
No!
No, she's not!
Okay. God damn it.
Kurumi, wake up! Kurumi! Oh, thank goodness.
Yuma? Where am I?
I don't know. I just woke up too.
Kurumi means like walnut or something, so if they like
What is this
like
place?
fully localize her
I've never
name,
seen
her
anything
name would be
so
like Walnut Windy.
Creepy.
You don't know where we are either?
It's raining, so it's probably somewhere in Kanai Ward. But I don't recognize anything here. Who knew there was a place like this in Kanai Ward?
This is the
There are some
abandoned
rundown
area?
shacks over there. Looks like a rural village.
Hey, Yuma. Do you remember how you were brought here?
Let me think. Smoke suddenly came out of my pocket, and I fell unconscious.
It must have been a powerful sedative. You were instantly KO'd. I got knocked out too.
And I remember seeing on the news before I passed out, the WDO building was bombed by a terrorist.
No.
Huh? It was?
Turn on the TV!
Could this be related to the explosion? Who could have done this? The criminal being pursued by the World Detective Organization? What's going on? This is totally bizarre.
And where is everyone else from the detective agency?
If they were taken away like we were, then they should be nearby. We should search around here for now.
Master, be careful. I'm worried about that weird shadow from earlier.
Right. What was that thing?
And then I was gone. That was a strange shadow. I don't think we've come across anything in this game that could have been that thing. So,
It's so creepy here. It's like the afterlife. You have no idea what the afterlife is like, kiddo. Want me to show you the real thing?
Come on, let's go.
yeah. Can I go back inside? Oh, I can. Good, because I wouldn't have wanted to miss that. This way's blocked, so I don't think I can get through.
So?
What are you gonna do? Force your way through? No. Let's look for other options first. Memory shard. Gold. Tetsuhiko. No! Okay. I guess we have to hang out with him.
Boy, I'm stuffed.
Yeah, me too.
Well, now that we ate our fill, how about we have a little chat, man to man?
Man to
Huh?
man.
You wanna talk?
When two guys eat together, they have a man-to-man talk.
I've never heard of that before.
Well, that's just how it is. Keep it in mind. How are things going between you and Kurumi?
No.
There's nothing between us. We're not like that, and I don't have any feelings of the sort to begin with. Even if I did, it's not like Kurumi feels the same way for me.
What?
Oh, come on, man. You're not being honest with yourself.
Master, you're better off just the way you are. You have me, after all.
Yeah, you don't need anyone else.
What about you,
when have...
Tetsuhiko? Do you have somebody in your life?
Who do you think you're talking to? Of course I do.
What the?
I've got tons of girls hitting on me.
Really?
No way.
Yeah. There's the girl at the shop near the station. She purposely touches my hand whenever she hands me change.
That's so creepy.
And whenever the cashier lady looks at me, I can see the lust in her eyes. Oh, yeah, there's also that schoolgirl who blushes at the sight of me.
Sigh.
Jeez, he is so full of himself.
Man, I have so many options. I don't know who to choose.
You say that, but what type of girl do you like anyway?
My type?
Judging from what you've told me, the ages of these women seem to be all over the place. It almost sounds like you don't care who they are as long as they're women.
Well, it's not like it can be just anybody. But I have no strong preference when it comes to body type, nationality, or personality.
So basically, he's saying it could be anyone.
But there are women I'm no good with.
Like who?
Ladies with heavy northern accents.
What?
That's oddly specific. Did you have a bad experience in the past?
It was during my first mission for the WDL. Someone couldn't make it last second, so I was called in to provide security for a certain woman. And she was very, very sexy.
Huh?
She was stunningly beautiful and constantly hit on me. But
I wonder if it's any character we already know.
He suddenly went quiet. She was so sexy, but what? What could it be?
She was a total freak? He couldn't do anything? Maybe it's the last one. I think
Was it because you couldn't do
maybe he couldn't
anything?
understand it because of her accent.
Yeah, she was super sexy and super beautiful. She was coming on to me, but I couldn't do anything. I was so nervous I completely froze up. A mistake of youth.
He's
but
turning
one I'll
purple.
never make again.
So upset.
That whole experience was pretty traumatic for me, so now I'm no good with women who have a northern accent.
Wonder what that sounds like.
I see.
This goes without saying, but you better not tell anyone.
Right. I won't tell anyone if you don't want me to. But is it really that embarrassing? To be honest, I was kinda underwhelmed by it.
Huh? Nothing is more embarrassing than that! What kind of store doesn't take that opportunity? Ugh! If I could go back in time, I'd perform an aerial double slap combo on my past self!
Okay. But why did you tell me something so important?
Because you're my man.
His biggest secret.
That means I don't hide secrets from you. It's a rule of mine.
Wow.
Master, he's like a puppy eager to please.
Gotcha. I promise I won't tell anyone.
Then it's a promise, my man.
I don't think there's anything embarrassing about Desuhiko's story. But I'm happy he shared something about himself that he's ashamed of.
Master, you and Desuhiko seem to have grown even closer.
How wholesome. Was not expecting that from a conversation with Desuhiko. Blank Week Mystery. Kawasaki District. Alright. Update profile. Yako. Dude. God, chapter 4 is so good. I wonder if this guy died. There's no way, right? After the building blew up. I also wasn't expecting Yomi to die already. I think this slaughter artist. Is this guy gonna show up again? I wouldn't even be surprised if he doesn't show up again. Oh, what the? I missed an update? Oh, here. Makoto scammed me! I thought I could trust him. He had a nice name.
Monsters might appear on.
Oh shit.
Kurumi, someone's there.
It's as if...
What are they doing?
If they live around here, they might know something.
Wait, you're going to talk to them? I think that's a bad idea.
But we have to find out where we are. It'll be fine, I think.
You sure about that?
Oh. Do we really have to talk to him? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Sure.
It's alright. Just a little chat.
Master, is this really okay?
We're just... excuse me. Hello?
Is it a zombie? No way. Oh my god. An actual zombie. So that was the guy at the window.
Did that person try to bite you? Is that... Was that a zombie?
A zombie? No way!
It attacked us on sight! It didn't even try to talk! Master, we gotta get out of here!
There's so many of them.
I know!
Master, hurry up and run!
I cannot imagine though. More zombies up ahead. We have to change routes. I can't imagine like what the plot has in store. Like, what do you mean there's zombies?
I think we can get in that building.
Another memory.
Let's hide there for now.
Yeah!
Hey, Sagittarius, welcome in. Thank you for being first to the
There's
stream.
definitely something wrong with those people. And it wasn't just one or two, but a whole mob. If they all attack at once, you'll be torn to shreds, Master!
We need something to defend ourselves. Let's look for something we can use as weapons.
Uses weapons. Oh boy.
What do we do?
I have to find something quick. There's gotta be something we can use. Man, this game sure changed genres quick. Memory shard Halara.
You haven't told anyone about that thing,
The
have you?
cat thing.
Huh? What thing?
My adoration for cats. And my cat allergies.
I haven't told anyone. We made a promise.
You better be telling the truth.
It is true. Lara, you should trust me more.
You know I don't trust humans.
You have said that before. Why are you so mistrusting? There's no way you being a detective fully explains it.
That's none of your concern.
But I'd like to know if there's a reason why.
I'm not telling.
Lara is so stubborn. But I still have a card I can play.
Threaten Halara with cats.
But you don't want me to tell anyone about the cat thing, right?
Is that a threat?
I'm joking. I want to know as much as I can about my coworkers here at the agency. But I'm not going to force you to say something if you don't want to.
Fine. As long as you continue keeping quiet about the cats, I will tell you.
Are you sure?
It's nothing interesting, mind you. When I was young, I didn't suspect others like I do today. You could say I was pure and innocent. I never doubted what people told me. Whenever someone lied, I thought they had no other choice. I truly believed that.
A pure and innocent Halara? I can't even begin to imagine it.
something made me change during middle school. My parents were caught in a scam.
Oh.
It was a common investment scam where they thought they were investing in stocks.
That explains why they're so obsessed with money.
Fortunately, it didn't bring total financial ruin to our family. However, this led to my father becoming utterly depressed, and his relationship with my mother suffered, which resulted in a so-called broken home.
I see.
Are you disappointed by this boring story?
That wasn't boring.
No, it's not that.
Well, the event itself isn't important. What matters is the culprit.
The culprit? Was the culprit a relative?
No, that's not it. The culprit who scammed my parents was my best friend.
No.
What? But didn't you say this happened when you were in middle school?
That's correct. In that sense, my friend was a precocious con artist. My so-called friend used clever ploys to extract information from me, then used it to scam my parents. In the end, I was the one who destroyed our family. It was my fault.
I don't think that's the case, Halara.
No. It was the direct result of my overly optimistic outlook on life. Once it was all over, I made my decision. People will always betray other people. Humans are not to be trusted. I chose to never believe in another person again.
So that's Halara's origin story.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it'd be this serious. I shouldn't have threatened you like that, even jokingly.
Don't look at me like that. It may be a bitter memory, but learning what I value as a detective at such an early age was for my own good. We can't expect innate goodness from those we interact with daily. That is simply impossible. Because of that experience, I'm unfazed when I see one person betraying another.
Halara is shrugging it off like some joke. That profile, that face seems to feel nothing. But I think there's melancholy and sorrow in that expression.
Master, you and Halara seem to have grown even closer.
What? What are you talking about, Chad? You don't even remember who they are. Does that make you the true betrayer? I should probably save. I'm pretty sure it was Amelia. How did you think I felt when you killed Mulder? You didn't even remember Mulder.
What do we do?
Anyways, let's see. Envelope.
An envelope? There's a letter inside. Evacuation order. Yesterday, toxic gas was discovered to be leaking from the nearby mines.
Gas from the
This area
mines?
has been purchased by Amaterasu Corporation and has been designated as off-limits. All residents are hereby requested to evacuate the area immediately. An evacuation order from Amaterasu Corp.
I see. I think I know where we are. Yuma, this is the restricted area.
Yep.
Supposedly, it was a tiny village that was abandoned due to a toxic gas leak from a nearby mine. Ever since then, the whole area has been restricted.
So this is where you were talking about.
Isn't this where the corpse processing facility is supposed to be? This is becoming more of a horror story by the minute! Spooky, spooky, spooky!
Oh,
Shinigami,
that
you're
rumor.
literally a ghost.
I need to confirm it with Kurumi. Kurumi, there's something I need to ask you.
What is it?
Halara was investigating the restricted area and mentioned something.
In Kanai Ward, corpses rot easily.
Why didn't
due to the
Halara say
humidity
anything
from
about the
rain,
zombies?
So they are quick to retrieve bodies. The corpses are then loaded onto trucks and transported to the restricted area for disposal. But that process is managed by a department with a handful of people working directly for Amaterasu's CEO. On top of that, they are only involved in transportation. They aren't aware of what happens afterwards. How the bodies are buried and who buries them is a mystery.
Really? So the rumors about it being a corpse processing facility were true?
I thought you'd know.
No, I don't. But why a corpse processing facility?
Maybe Amaterasu is secretly disposing bodies used for human experimentation.
If that's the case, what if bodies coming back to life was an unexpected side effect of the experiment? Would that mean they really are zombies?
But that can't be. A corpse can't come back to life.
Aren't zombies supposed to be dead? They sure didn't smell like corpses to me.
Huh?
So they're not dead.
They didn't really seem alive either. What are they?
If the story of the toxic gas from the mines is true, these could be the residents suffering from it.
Anyway, we'll make some of that info a solution key just in case.
Solution key already. No. No! How'd they open the door? Wait! They're corpses! No!
But how? I thought they all
Oh, this is so
died.
fucked up.
Are you really zombies? Were all three of you turned into zombies? I think we're in the wrong genre! Zombies don't show up in mystery titles!
Literally me?
Well, they could. Hey, Master! You better scram before you get eaten!
Kurumi, let's run.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't look like the talking type. Ah!
now they're firing
fuck.
arrows at us! Zombies can't use weapons! Well, they could.
We can't keep doing that.
Kurumi, let's hide. This way.
A ladder on an arrow. Talk about old-fashioned. What does it say?
Warning. Homunculi are predisposed to eating human flesh.
They're
in order to maintain
homunculi! The
artificial
homunculi
organic
are
synthesis in
real!
their cells. Currently, there are no alternate sources of nutrition, and they grow sick if they do not consume human flesh. Particularly malnourished specimens will attack any human on sight, so please do your best to be careful.
What the hell is
From the
happening?
Amaterasu Homunculus Research Department. Homunculi?
Attack humans?
Makoto lied.
Human flesh.
Welcome in, son. Hope you're doing well.
So those zombies roaming around here. Those were homunculi? The immortal monsters Grandpa talked about?
Then, Yoshiko and the others back there were just homunculi too?
But they looked so real.
I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm doing good. Had a bit of a tummy ache earlier, but I'm fine now, I think. Currently, we're running away from
They're
zombies.
dangerous. We should get out of here, Master.
Let's go, Kurumi. We need to leave this village right now. I don't even want to imagine what'll happen if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Is that a person?
We can get out this way.
I saw a person knocking on the door. Were they over here or something? Yeah, over here. Oh no. I think that's a zombie. Never mind. Wait! No! That's another homunculi?
The one sitting over there. Is that the priest from
He
the mailman case?
Seems normal.
That one seems a bit calmer than the rest.
Maybe we can talk to him.
What? This is a bad idea.
Yeah, seems like a pretty bad idea. You were the one that killed him.
Stop already! You'll just get attacked again if you try to talk.
But I might learn something new, or figure a way out of here. Father? Do you remember me?
I don't think he would want to remember you. Oh. Oh! Jesus! Q to ease!
See? What did I tell you?
No, not him. Oh my god.
These people are supposed to be dead! What is a homunculus anyway?
No! Is this contagious? My god. No wonder they didn't want the corpses to rot. It's so that they could be used for experiments. That's why they would always try to collect the bodies as soon as possible.
A fence! Does it surround the whole village?
That's right. This is the restricted area.
But I think we can climb over it. I'll go first, Kurumi. You follow after.
Wait! The fence might be...
Electric? Yeah.
An electric fence?
I knew something was odd. You would have been roasted if you touched it. Ugh. How are we going to get out of here now?
Let's search for an opening in the fence.
Oh, Yuma, look!
Makoto's a real sick bastard
The
for
sound
doing
must have
this.
drawn them here.
Tapping us in here? Homunculi react when are drawn to sound.
Oh no, they noticed us!
We have to run! Ah! There are zombies over here too!
Oh no.
Wake up! Hey, Yuma. What's that?
Such an ominous building. I can hear something inside. It's so massive. Just what is going on in there?
These lights are incredibly bright.
No.
I guess this place would be pitch black without them. But Yuma, if they're switched on right now, yeah, someone is watching over this area. We better tread carefully. It's one of those temporary toilets they always have at construction sites. So does that mean some construction work was being carried out? It looks like a permanent fixture, though. It must belong to a toilet collector living nearby. I don't think so.
Looks like we can get in here.
A memory. I almost missed it. Memory with Fubuki.
Thank you so much for spending time with me today. That was a splendid adventure.
That's a little much. We were just out for a walk.
Nonsense. Even if this was an ordinary walk for you, it was a proper adventure for me. This was also my first time using a vending machine and witnessing stray mice.
What?
I see. Fubuki really has lived a sheltered life. Even everyday things are exciting for her.
I wonder if all her so-called adventures are like this.
I mean, that's great.
Fubuki, you said you're an adventure detective, right? What kind of adventures have you gone on?
That means everything is an adventure.
Do you mean what they were like?
Yeah. Would you mind sharing any that left a strong impression on you?
Well, the major one was the first time I explored what is known as a supermarket. No, it is far too early for you to appear bored already. Did you know? These supermarkets have hundreds, even thousands of different items lining their shelves. And yet all the employees there appear to know exactly where each one is located. I cannot begin to imagine the sort of training they had to undertake to obtain such a skill. Based on my findings, I suspect that supermarket employees have abnormally developed sections of their brains. Well, is that not exciting?
Sorry. I don't think supermarkets are exciting at all.
I see. I knew it! What about this? One time, I was undercover while investigating a tribe of nudists in the Amazon when they saw through my disguise.
Disguise?
What? That really happened?
Of course. Is something wrong?
Nothing. It just surprised me. That sounds like a real adventure.
What the hell?
I see. So that is what an adventure is to you, Yuma. How educational.
Wait, you were undercover in a nudist tribe and got caught?
Were you alright? What the hell? All the other answers?
Were you alright? Were you in any danger?
I was fine. The nudists were kind-hearted. Even though they caught me, they treated me very well. And they said that even if I was investigating them, displaying our naked bodies to one another meant we were all family.
Naked bodies? How
This
nice
is
of
too
them.
much for poor Yuma to handle.
Ibuki really thinks a trip to the supermarket and visiting a naked tribe in the Amazon are on the same level. Everything about her makes zero sense to me.
Master, you and Bluesky seem to have grown even closer!
Insane conversation.
Hello?
Looks like some kind of factory.
It's dark and creepy, but it still seems to be functioning.
But no one's supposed to be in the restricted area.
What kind of factory is this anyway?
Time to find out.
I smell blood.
Huh? Blood? Maybe there's something here that's related to the restricted area. This could be dangerous, but we should look inside.
Right. We won't be safe no matter where we go anyway.
I'm surprised the zombies didn't follow us down the hill.
This factory feels so creepy. If you spot any red or green herbs, be sure to pick it up.
Red or green herbs? That's a nice reference.
They're over here too. The smell of blood could be coming from them. Maybe they ate someone.
Maybe, but who?
What is that on the conveyor belt?
A conveyor
Is that what I
belt?
think it is?
It looks like they're making something. What's on top of it?
Is that the meat buns?
Go on a bit further and find out.
Cause dude, I called it.
Yuma? What's wrong? Master?
Nothing. It's just...
Oh no.
I got a feeling we shouldn't go.
Dude,
Hey, we might find out the secret of the restricted area.
why were they doing that?
But
Well,
Oh
how
my
about you wait right
god.
here? I'll go and look.
hey, Kurumi!
Master, don't tell me you're scared after coming this far.
Scared? Of course I am. I just know. The truth awaits us up ahead in the guise of a monster. Will I really be able to face it?
If you don't like it, you can always run away.
Pretty sure we ate one of those.
No. I'll go. Shinigami, are you prepared to go with me?
Don't need to ask twice. I'm always with you, Master.
Kurumi,
Yuma, look!
Kurumi, don't
I thought
look.
they'd be making something horrible. But it's just meat buns. They look nice and fresh.
meat buns? But why here in the restricted area?
Kurumi.
Welcome to the Kanai Ward Special Food Facility Tour.
What the? Is this some sort of tour?
Why is
guide?
there a door?
This factory operates 24 hours a day to provide safe and secure food to the people of Kanai Ward.
This is where they make the meat buns we always eat?
All factory manufacturing is fully automatic, so there is no staff on hand.
So
No
there aren't any
staff.
workers around?
Up ahead, we shall
And here I thought the
demonstrate how
meat
this
buns were
specialty
made,
food is
like-
produced.
You know,
I
like
wonder
street
if
food.
our presence here automatically triggered it to go off.
I'm not sure. It feels like it was talking to us.
That announcement sounds like a trap to me.
Yeah.
But we can't turn back now. I've made up my mind.
Oh? You're acting more like a detective now. You must have one hell of a mentor.
Kurumi, let's keep moving.
Yeah. I'm not so scared as long as I'm with you.
Oh,
The meat buns are made and processed really methodically.
Right.
It's totally normal for a factory, but there's still something creepy about it.
Look at me! I'm a meat bun!
Oh!
messing around. Let's go.
Why do you hate fun?
Shinigami, you can't do that. Yeah, despite not being stabbed, there's still people? Wait. Are they eating someone back there? They're eating a lot. That's definitely a fresh body. Because you can see the pink blood.
It's called a special food facility, but they're just making meat buns?
Maybe they're using specially chosen meat. Like there's a flavor unique to this factory.
Dude.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's it.
No, I don't want to
Yeah,
go.
that was my idea, but I don't think so either.
I don't want to go up ahead.
Oh, there's a lot of them here, too.
They're coming this way!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Note that there are no staff in this factory, but there are many hungry individuals wandering about. Please be mindful, as they are partial to fresh food.
Fresh
What
food.
the hell?
It's talking about us!
Why would the tour guide say that?
See? I told you it was a trap! How are you gonna get out of this? We can't go to the mystery labyrinth without a case to solve!
How do we get away from these zombies?
Sound?
I know! Sound! The zapping sound from the electric fence drew their attention. So some sort of loud sound may distract them.
Alright, it's worth a shot! Hey, Master! Don't you think that Amapal over there might do the trick?
Right. Amapals make sound. Hello? Pick it up! Hurry! Oh.
Good, it's working. The sound is distracting them.
Those zombies so that wasn't like a person. They basically like destroyed that robot trying to look for food.
Yuma, look! That spot where the zombies
Right?
were gathered!
Oh no, that's definitely a person. No, never mind. I thought that was machine parts. Never mind.
What were they all flocking to? We should really go check it out.
This is so dangerous.
I see.
It looks like this machine's blowing air into the conveyor section.
I said...
Well, this is a food factory, so maybe it's to keep the place sanitary. Wait.
There are bones everywhere.
That's Desuhiko,
That's
right?
Scraps behind.
No way.
These clothes belong to Desuhiko.
That's gotta be a fake. There's no way, dude.
Huh? Yasuhiko? The shorty detective got eaten?
That has to be a fake.
Oh.
I don't believe it.
Can't be.
Please be mindful of sudden accidents while on the factory tour.
Error?
If you are electrocuted,
Hello,
fall
sandwich?
from a
Welcome
great
in.
height, or are mistaken as food and eaten, you will join your friend in front of you. So please
Right.
practice caution.
Friend? Then those bones really are.
No way. I don't believe it. I refuse to.
Yuma.
Kurumi, didn't the announcement also say in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not
that
automated.
means
They're
We're
watching.
being watched?
Band Street. What are you talking about, Sandwich?
Who's there? Where are you?
Whatever you're planning on doing, don't do it in my chat.
Getting emotional, are we? As a detective, you should know better than that. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
I don't want to hear that from you.
Are you sure you wish to make so much
Okay,
noise?
have fun.
They'll start coming after you again. Did you read the warning I presented to you prior to this? They only see you as food. If you wish to move on, you should proceed with caution. Now, please enjoy the remainder of the tour.
warning. The letter on the arrow?
The person behind that voice has been watching us the whole time. We didn't come to this building by accident. We were led here. Whoever is talking to us brought us here.
But why? Master, look!
Huh? This is Desuhiko's handwriting.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah. The handwriting matches the note he wrote me when I did some shopping. I'm sure he wrote it.
Then this corpse really is.
Maybe it's not his corpse. Maybe it's just his clothes.
Kanai Ward's history. Kanai Ward was just another remote city in the country. Its development began once Amaterasu headquartered there. 10 years ago, Amaterasu Corporation started their research on homunculi. Top secret research kept from society, which Amaterasu loves for sure. And their client is UG, who spent a ton of money to keep the research secure.
UG.
Did he start rhyming? Is this a joke?
It sounds like something he'd write, but the content itself is serious.
Hey, what does it say?
It looks like Amaterasu's homunculus research was funded by the unified government.
Huh? The UG paid Amaterasu Corp to research homunculi?
That explains why they haven't interfered with Kanai Ward's isolation.
Yep.
I'm sure they wouldn't want anyone to know they requested such shady research.
So Amaterasu had dirt on the UG, which is why they can't say anything. Well, if the unified government is involved, this is becoming a conspiracy on a global scale.
When did Desuhiko find out about this?
Seems like there's more to it. Why don't you read the rest?
The only thing known about homunculus research is that human beings are created from human cells. DNA is extracted from a human that will serve as a base, which is then used to cultivate human cells.
Why is this so articulate? This is his handwriting, but it doesn't seem like something he'd write.
Unlike clones, they don't need to be grown from fetuses, and genetic data from the time of collection is replicated. It's an artificial human whose age, sex, and appearance have been perfectly copied.
Human cells from DNA? Copied? Artificial humans?
Master, did your brain melt from how complicated this is? Don't worry, I'll make it all a solution key.
Desuhiko must have left this report behind. But I don't believe he's dead. I'm sure he's with everyone else, somewhere.
I think so too.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather trust in everyone than believe what that voice says. So let's go find them.
Desuhiko is definitely alive. We have to go find everyone right away.
The only thing I'd say is pointing against that is that I think every case needs victims.
They're beginning to gather again.
Shh! I'll notice if you get too loud. Let's stay quiet.
They all were drawn to the sound. And now that I got a look at them, they're kinda cute.
You're not cute.
How? Seems before there's something on the floor where that crowd was. Let's check it out before we move on. Those clothes. Alara?
Oh, how tragic. Despite all my warnings, it seems another one of your friends was devoured. No matter how strong they think they are, they're powerless against overwhelming numbers.
No! That can't be!
Please continue enjoying the rest of the tour.
Master, look at this.
There's no mistake.
Another piece of paper.
This is Alara's handwriting.
Regarding the two research facilities, the unified government has heavily invested in Amaterasu Corporation's homunculus research. However, it appears there was another research facility of the same scale, directly controlled by the UG. They had two research facilities compete with one another in an attempt to further promote development. Naturally, the two facilities became rivals. Competition grew fierce. Soon, they were resorting to any means necessary. Amaterasu Corporation began conducting human experiments, but this did not lead to results. Meanwhile, the unified government's research facility gathered DNA through extra-legal methods. They extracted DNA from particularly superior specimens, and used those samples as the core for cells.
Superior specimens?
Alara also managed to dig up all this.
A rival facility to Amaterasu Corp. Things are getting even more mysterious now. Can you really solve this thing?
Hey, Yuma. Is there something underneath the clothes?
It's a key card.
Have you grown tired of the tour yet? Because I sure have. Regardless, you deserve respect. You've lost your home, your friends, and I hear you've even lost your memories. What drives you to keep going to such lengths? Justice? Friendship? Or do you just go whichever way the wind blows?
You know who I am? What do you want?
I should be asking you the same. Why do you want to solve mysteries?
Because I've asked myself that many times, but still can't find the answer. I don't know why I continue to solve mysteries. But I was able to save people by revealing the truth!
Exposing the truth doesn't always lead to salvation. You should know that better than anyone. You've learned it full well.
It's true, I know. I suffered each step of the way. But then I thought to myself, I don't want to see anyone suffer because the truth wasn't exposed!
Yuma...
That's why I decided, no matter what the truth may be, I will expose it! That is my wish for everyone who has fallen victim. What I'm praying for.
Prayer is the loneliest activity one can partake in. Even if your friends prayed, none of you would reach another. But please, carry on with your solitary struggle.
We're not alone. As long as our thoughts are one, we can fight together. And he's got me too.
There goes Splatty, taking the spotlight again. He already has me, so he has nothing to worry about.
I know I'm not alone. I was able to come this far thanks to everyone else. I'm sure the truth that we seek lies ahead. It may be something terrible, but it's the root of everything in Kanai Ward. We'll bring that truth to light. Let's keep moving. We'll bring the truth to light ourselves.
Actually, there is something that kinda caught my attention. Why was that announcement so spiteful
Yeah.
toward you, Master?
What's their
I know.
problem?
But I'm not gonna stop, no matter what they say.
Whoa, Master, that...
Whose turbine is spinning? Must be powering this whole section.
Well,
That's a lot of metal just to slap some meat buns together.
There's someone in there.
Oh, shit. It's him.
They seem a bit different from the others.
We can keep going as long as we remain unseen. Let's leave it alone for now.
Oh, I forgot to mention, but they each have individual differences.
Huh?
Perhaps there are even some you could speak with.
Was that supposed to be some sort of hint?
forget it. It's probably just another trick.
But what if...
Hey, Yuma!
Wait right here, Kurumi. That looks like...
Yep.
I knew it. Zilch!
Zilch.
Who's that?
You remember the Amaterasu Express on our way to Kanai?
Shinigami already forgot.
Oh, the first soul I reaped in the Mystery Labyrinth. Zilch, the master detective.
It was actually a hitman disguised as Zilch.
So this guy isn't gonna jump ya? Maybe he's not hungry.
I was hired by Director Yomi
What? He can talk!
to kill anyone approaching Kanai Ward.
What's he mumbling about?
Do you remember me?
Oh, Director Yomi.
What?
No, I'm Yuma. We met on the Amaterasu Express.
I was looking for you, Director Yomi.
Oh, hey, Calvin. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well this evening. Please tell me this isn't some sort of crazy twist that I'm actually Yomi.
At the lab again. You must love that place. Huh?
We can't communicate. He thinks I'm Yomi.
Why don't you take advantage of that and get some info out of him?
Oh, right.
True. About Yomi.
Tell me about Yomi. I mean, tell me everything you know about me.
Director Yomi. You became director of Peacekeepers about 5 years ago, I believe. Things were good heck then. That masked freak wasn't in Kanai Ward yet. It was the ideal environment for my work. That was when I worked as one of your closest advisors. It certainly takes me back.
I knew when this guy died in the first chapter that there'd be more to him.
Did he even answer anything? He's not making any sense.
let's keep playing along for now. We might get some information. If you don't mind, can you tell me what it was like back then?
Back then, you used Dr. Weska to trade with outside military organizations. Amaterasu's growing success was all thanks to your endeavors. You were on top of the world. If anyone dared raise accusations about you, they were shot on sight. Many hypocrites acting as if they were upstanding citizens were shot on sight. In fact, most of them died by my hands. Ha 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 ha. Funny, don't you think?
Didn't Chief Yako's wife get killed for blowing the whistle on the lab's secret dealings? So that's what was going on. Do you know anything about this restricted area?
Restricted area? Oh, you mean the location of Dr. Weska's lab?
No, Dr. Weska's lab is located underneath Amaterasu Corp.
Yes, Dr. Weska's lab. The new lab was made within the restricted area.
Huh?
I heard that Dr. Weska tried to rush the homunculus research in order to beat the rival lab. So they built a lab about 3 years ago and started an experiment.
3 years ago.
I think it was called Project Homunculus. Was the experiment a success? Or did it fail? I guess it doesn't matter.
Master, you hear that? Project Homunculus sounds important!
So Dr. Weska's lab was around here somewhere 3 years ago. Could this be about the secret research?
Well, if he doesn't know if it succeeded or failed, then there's not much more we can ask him.
Damn. Kanai Ward changed. Thanks to that masked freak. It's all his fault.
He started talking again.
That bastard appeared. When was it? Yeah. Immediately after Project Homunculus. There was that event called the Blank Week Mystery.
The Blank Week Mystery?
The Blank Week Mystery. Unfortunately, all I know is its name, and that it's taboo to mention it in Kanai Ward.
You know about that case? What happened?
Kanai Ward changed. Thanks to that masked freak. It's all his fault. That bastard appeared.
He's just repeating it.
When was it?
He's going in circles! Ugh, so irritating!
Oh, yeah. Around the time of the Blank Week Mystery.
He must be a homunculus.
Right after that,
A
the
successful
masked freak
homunculus.
appeared out of nowhere. And he became CEO of Amaterasu in the blink of an eye. It's so irritating. Right, Director Yomi? That freak ordered the homunculus research to be shut down. Who does he think he is?
What? Makoto shut it down? Tell me more, Zilch!
Director Yomi. I was looking for you. Director Yomi. Where were you? At the lab again. Oh, you must love that place.
He's stuck on repeat. Guess he's glitching out.
Zilch! Zilch!
Director Yomi, you became director of the Peacekeepers.
I don't know if we get any more information out of him.
5 things were good back then.
It's no use. He's like a broken record. Well, based on what he said, Dr. Weska's lab was apparently somewhere near here 3 years ago. And something called Project Homunculus was carried out there.
Then after that, the so-called Blank Week mystery occurred.
But the real question is what the Blank Week mystery even is. I haven't asked Kurumi about it yet. It's supposedly taboo in Kanai Ward, but she may know.
Yeah, if she lived here, she might know.
The Flatty will probably tell ya. Try asking.
That scared me. She's gone.
Huh? Kurumi?
Of course she is.
Kurumi's gone? Where'd she go?
How perfect. I bet that voice baited us to talk to Zilch. And then he did something to Kurumi.
Hey, keep it down, will ya? They'll come for you again.
Don't tell me they got her.
If they had, she'd at least scream. But I didn't hear anything. She probably wandered off somewhere. I wish she'd stop dragging us down.
I don't think she turned back without good reason. Maybe she really did go on ahead. I better hurry and catch up. Where the heck did Kurumi go?
I swear to God, if we find like her corpse.
Hey, is that?
Aw, we're too late. I bet flat meat doesn't taste very good.
I have to do something.
You're kidding me. She's gone.
These clothes belong to Vivia.
Yeah, where's Kurumi?
There's no sign of Kurumi.
Did the anemic vampire get whacked too? Well, he was half dead to begin with.
How awful. Another one of your friends has been devoured.
Stop saying that!
Master, never mind that. Look!
It's a report. This is definitely Vivia's handwriting.
Regarding homunculus characteristics, homunculi do not die. Rather, even if they die, they come back to life. The unified government sought out and began research for military applications of homunculi. Their desire was to create an immortal army. Homunculi look identical to humans. You cannot tell them apart from one another in everyday life. They can become injured and ill. Some are handicapped, some are blind. But once they die, everything is repaired upon revival. Death acts as the switch for rebuilding their cells. It only takes one day.
So even if someone dies, their cells will revive them within a day. So it's possible that someone we may have reaped would come back.
They are immortal and even have eternal youth. Their cells may grow, but they never deteriorate. They stop aging once their bodies stop growing. Those who have already stopped growing maintain that state.
I don't like that.
There are many unknowns regarding homunculus memory, but they seem to inherit those of their originals. The memories at the time of DNA extraction are carried over and completely reconstructed in the brain's memory field.
It keeps the original's memories?
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
None of them seem to have their memories, though.
Well, Zilch did remember the past. Maybe that's the individual differences that was mentioned.
Anyway, there's more to the report. What does it say?
There's only one way to tell a homunculus and a human apart: blood. Homunculi have special characteristics to their blood.
Their blood's characteristics? That's the only way to tell them apart.
Blood.
Huh? Hey,
Wait, behind us. What the hell? Who is that? If I can't die, I won't believe it.
Come on!
If he faked his own death, I'd never forgive him.
No.
Okay, is that... Oh,
You're gonna
no.
follow it? It might be a trap!
I don't know why, but I think it's calling to me.
Called? By that thing?
Oh, not a tunnel.
It's gone. Where did it go?
Oh. Where are we going?
Is that...
Who is it? A friend of yours, Master?
Maybe.
So, we gotta track him down, huh?
Not here. Where did you go? Maybe this way?
Any green herbs around?
I could use a green herb right now. If the lights are on, the rest of this place must have working electricity too.
Huh?
It doesn't seem like anyone lives here, so... Why is the power still on? What the hell? What happened here?
Someone destroyed that giant shutter! It looked pretty sturdy!
Blown from the inside.
It would take a huge amount of force to make it look like this.
What?
Stairs? Looks like they lead underground.
You're still going, Master?
Yeah, I have a feeling I need to talk to that person.
Oh.
Master, you could be falling for a trap.
Why is it a side scroller?
That's possible, but I have to go. There's no other evidence around.
Good point. Whether a zombie or death god pops out comes down to your luck, Master.
This chapter is fucked up.
This corridor goes on forever. How much longer till we reach the end?
And I wonder what lies ahead.
Dr. Weska.
Dr. Weska?
We never got to
What
talk
are you
to him.
doing here?
Hey, it's you. You.
Is he mad?
Hey, it's you. You.
He can talk, but he's also bugging out.
Dr. Weska, please, tell me about the homunculi. You were researching homunculi, weren't you?
Homunculi? How do you know about the biggest stain on my life?
Oh, he spoke normally.
Yeah.
He's probably reacting to the word homunculi. He doesn't seem to have completely lost his memories. Doctor, what happened to the homunculus research?
Such a terrible memory. I'm ashamed to say my homunculus research with Amaterasu Corporation fell behind. Rumor had it the UG's research facility was on the doorstep of a successful experiment. So in order to catch up, the homunculus test site up ahead was constructed.
There's a homunculus test site up ahead. Is that the real secret lab?
I was getting impatient. I used every method imaginable to complete the research first. Do you dare criticize my methods?
No.
I thought so. Sacrifices are necessary during experimentation. I needed our experiment to complete a homunculus first, to silence that pesky unified government, to conduct the experiment in utmost secrecy. I purchased the entire surrounding village and made it a restricted area.
Wow.
And so, 3 years ago, the fateful Project Homunculus began.
What happened in that experiment?
Well, of course... What happened to my experiment? It's been a week since it began. Tell me now, what happened during the blank week?
Blank week.
What?
Tell me. Tell.
Is it not possible that the entire city of Kanai Ward were turned into homunculi?
Ugh, he keeps breaking down at the worst time.
And they were...
Maybe he just needs a good smack.
The blank week was mentioned again.
That's why they have like a lapse
Maybe
in
it has
memory?
something to do with the experiments that took place here.
They woke up a week later? They kept their memories, but they woke up a week later?
Whatever it is, we should keep moving. The homunculus test
It's probably why everyone
Right. Let's see it for
enjoys the
ourselves.
meat buns, maybe? Because the meat buns have human meat in them. And the homunculi
First,
need human
let's
meat
summarize all we've learned about
in
the
order
homunculi.
to sustain their bodies.
Sure, I'm all ears.
10 years ago, the unified government requested that Amaterasu Corporation conduct homunculus research. 3 years ago, to compete with the UG's research facility, they built the homunculus testing site. That's where Project Homunculus took place, but we don't know exactly what that entails. And right after the experiments, the blank week mystery occurred.
The masked guy, Makoto Kagetsuchi, appeared at Kanai Ward right after that, too.
He somehow got ahead of Peacekeeper Director Yomi and became CEO of Amaterasu. He halted the homunculus research, and as a result, the homunculi became an urban legend in Kanai Ward.
Maybe Yuma's actually good at cooking, but
And now, 3 years
because
later,
his food didn't contain human meat,
you and I descended
Yako
on this
didn't
really
like it?
depressed land of Kanai Ward.
This might be a stretch.
Look! Another really tough-looking shutter has been completely beaten up!
Yeah, what's up with that? What the hell?
What happened here? Is this the homunculus testing site?
Okay, I can't say I was expecting something this futuristic.
Shinigami, did you hear that voice just now?
Not really. Must have been the wind.
No, I heard someone call my name.
Wait.
The sun is shining through
No
the sea.
rain!
And since it's not
What the
raining
hell
here,
is going on?
could we be outside of Kanai Ward?
The lab is outside of
I
Kanai
can
Ward.
smell the ocean. Maybe this was built over the sea. Whatever, let's go!
It's been so long since we've seen no rain. Holy crap, this place is huge. Yeah, there's room for so many bodies.
Yuma.
There it is! I heard that voice again! It's coming from over there!
You sure? Don't tell me you're bugging out too! Now you're hearing things. Poor Master.
I'm not going crazy! I really did hear a voice!
You could definitely have a room for every citizen in the entire city.
This is...
Seems like this console controls the machines on the other side of the window. Which ones? Which ones? None of the machines are doing anything. Well, it's in an abandoned lab.
That's...
I can see a giant ominous machine through the window. Is it used for homunculi research somehow?
What?
It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Let's stay away. Who is this guy? There's a message on the control unit that says, none of the machines are in operation. Who is this guy?
Who are you?
Hey, this guy can actually talk! Who is he?
I've never met him before.
Is this the guy calling you, Master?
No, I don't think so. My name is Yuma. Who are you?
What? You don't know who I am? You must live in the boonies. I'm the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation. Although, I conceded that post to someone else a little while ago.
I see.
Conceited? You mean to Makoto Kagutsuchi?
Oh, you're Makoto's acquaintance. You'll have to excuse me then. A friend of his is a friend of mine. How about a glass of wine, too?
Sorry, I'll pass. Besides, there's something I want to ask you.
Very well. What is it? Ask me anything.
This guy can actually communicate. Hand seems a lot more alert than the others. Master, now's your chance to get some answers.
I would like to ask you about the Blank Week mystery.
The Blank Week mystery. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened.
What?
But piecing together the bits and pieces I know, I do have an idea. Back then, a plot about the unified government planning to occupy Kanai Ward had been uncovered.
The Yuji wanted Kanai Ward?
From what I understand, the Blank Week mystery is a conspiracy the UG set up to take over the city.
Why would the unified government want Kanai Ward?
I have no idea. I suppose it's to steal the rights to
Steal
Amaterasu
the-
Corporation.
Steal the research, maybe?
As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward was wiped from the map for some time, just as the UG wanted. But we were saved by my friend, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
Wiped from the map.
How did Makoto overcome the threat of Kanai Ward disappearing?
He appeared from nowhere and volunteered to negotiate with the UG. Rumor is, he has a special connection within their ranks. I didn't expect much from him, of course, but it wasn't as if we had any other choice. And before we knew it, the negotiations were complete.
How?
Upon arriving at the negotiation table, he immediately announced that Kanai Ward would be isolated. Unexpectedly, the UG agreed. Both sides accepted a non-intervention condition and concluded negotiations. I suspect some sort of secret arrangement was made regarding homunculus information.
Makoto didn't tell you about the details of the arrangement?
Well, that was part of the agreement. Speaking of, there was one other condition. He said if negotiations were successful, I would have to concede my position as CEO to him.
Okay.
It's hard to believe you gave up your seat as CEO to a complete stranger.
I agree. It's a ridiculous story. But without him, the UG would have occupied Kanai Ward, and Amaterasu would have been consumed. I wanted to protect this company, and he wanted to protect Kanai Ward. Our interests aligned, and I was already quite up there in age. Makoto loves Kanai Ward and its residents. I knew I could entrust this land to him.
But why the trade-off? Why did he want to be CEO of Amaterasu Corporation? He can protect Kanai Ward without it, right?
Right.
But Kanai Ward is now entirely Amaterasu Corporation itself. And I know that he said he wanted to stop homunculus research immediately. In retrospect, there's no denying that the research was extremely inhumane.
So Makoto became CEO of Amaterasu just to stop the homunculus research?
Ultimately, I can say the decision to concede my position to him was the right one. Under his leadership, Amaterasu expanded its businesses. Their total assets now rival that of the UG. Long live Amaterasu, right?
Bigger than the UG.
Come to think of it, wasn't the former CEO of Amaterasu Corp?
The previous CEO died in an accident. But my guess is that actually...
You think Yomi is responsible?
What
That's just a guess, mind you.
Oh.
Yomi must have killed him for giving away the CEO position to Makoto.
Right.
With that in mind, I don't know if he actually made the right decision.
Well, if Yomi was the CEO, the city would be in much worse shape.
Yuma.
There it is again! I heard it clearly this time!
keep walking towards that.
Really this time.
Then that voice is close by, right? Let's try looking for it, Master.
What does it all mean? What's with these pods?
This is...
Looking closer, there are a bunch of capsule type things over there. Gross. They look kind of like insect eggs. I don't want to be around here.
Kanai Ward's remaining unsolved mysteries. A brave master ventures deeper into the lab in search of the unknown. A never-before-seen device, suspicious equipment, a master prowling into a treacherous lab. And then...
You know when they change
What happened?
the POV, it's something fucked up's gonna happen.
The Master Goes Exploring series.
Jeez, I thought something suddenly popped out. Anyway, don't go making up a series about me.
Ugh, were you born joyless, Master?
Whoa.
So, you're the one who's been calling for me,
Yako.
Chief.
Huh? Fuzzhead, really? This guy?
How come I could hear him?
I'm happy to see you, even if it's like this. Do you remember me?
Yuma.
Yes, I'm Yuma! Chief, you understand me?
A disc.
This is for me? Wait! Please hear me out! Just for a little while!
Master, wait.
Why?
Nothing good will come from chasing after the dead. Just let him go.
But...
Besides, don't you think you should maybe hurry up and check out whatever Fuzzhead left for you instead? I think that is what he would want.
Fine. Chief Yako, thank you for everything!
How do we watch it? What's so important that it would be on a disc that he would have on his body?
Thank goodness, the computer still works.
Oh boy.
Now I can check the disc the Chief gave me.
There's gonna be some fucked up shit on that. I just know it.
Is the camera on? Well, I hope it's recording. Let's begin. Leaving this video is the greatest stain on my career as a researcher. But given the tragedy about to occur, this record will be of great assistance. It is currently 2 a.m. 14 hours have passed since Project Homunculus began. I'll get straight to the point. Project Homunculus is a failure. Something unexpected occurred in our efforts to find suitable DNA. Although we successfully created homunculi, the results have been dubbed defective. Defective homunculi have a fatal flaw to them. In the revival process, their intelligence is lost. They are reduced to nothing but senseless, flesh-seeking monsters. There is also another flaw. In a previous experiment,
What?
a defective homunculus was exposed. Trying to adjust for it worked against us. Made them even more violent and
What's up with the audio?
We are in hell itself. They're nothing more than monsters. It's here.
It's been altered.
Listen, defective homunculi will devour humans down to their bones. They will drink every last drop of your blood.
It's here.
At this rate.
What the?
Yeah. So he was already
Wesker, right?
he was already
The zombie
homunculus at the
goddamn.
time.
But Project Homunculus supposedly happened 3 years ago.
The one that
If
died
the
was
doctor died in a
homunculus.
failed experiment 3 years ago, then who was the Dr. Wesker I met in Amaterasu's lab?
I mean, he is right there. Why not ask him?
Oh, right.
What were those words that were blanked out?
Dr. Wesker, please tell me, do you remember what happened in the experiment 3 years ago?
Hey, it's you. You. Hey.
Damn it! It's no use.
The video could have been fake.
That's
Maybe
true.
it was just some random disc, but Chief Yaka went out of his way to give it
But
to
I
me.
doubt it.
It has to be an important clue.
But the last part was nothing but static, so there's no telling what he was saying. The homunculi have some sort of flaw. If they have a weakness, we need to know it.
Did you get to meet your benefactor? Perhaps you finally
Benefactor?
obtained the truth.
Oh, Yako.
Speaking of which, don't you think you should return to the factory? Kurumi is in danger.
What?
You bastard.
Hey, Master!
You really never give up, do you?
Oh, now we're allowed to run again.
Despite all the murders you've seen, despite getting knocked out over and over again, you were framed as a criminal, and even murdered real criminals in the name of truth. I'm surprised you still call yourself a detective. Oh, to be clear, that's a compliment.
I think I get it. It's not that the
A normal
bodies
person would have fled. Anyone with
rot
even the
because of the
slightest
rain.
bit of a conscience
It's
wouldn't be able
because
to take it.
if the corpse are left alone
And
for
yet,
too long,
here you are.
they revive.
It'd be one thing if you were using your abilities, but you're actually using a death god's powers, aren't you?
What? How does he know that?
Huh? This guy knows about me? How?
What?
Perhaps you're trying to corner me with all these acrobatics. But in truth, this is the worst possible move you can make. You can never outsmart me.
How does he know? He can't know. Still haven't seen Fubuki yet.
She's not here. Kurumi, where are you?
Knowing that Flatty's personality, she wouldn't go back the way she came. Try looking for her up ahead.
Right. Let's look that way first.
Right here, Master!
Before you know it, the truth is right in front of you. Have you been enjoying my party?
So, it is you after all. Makoto Kagutsuchi! It's you, isn't it?
Yep.
The white smoke that knocked us out of the detective agency was from that gift you gave me! What's your goal here? What are you trying to make me do?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Please continue enjoying the rest of the tour.
Because he shut down the homunculus
How many times did I
facility.
warn you to stay away from him? You should have listened.
So why would he want us to know the truth?
It's all too late now. Besides, I'm sure from the moment I got on the Amaterasu Express, I was fated to meet Makoto.
It's too obvious of a setup to call it fate. This is way more like the perfect crime or something. Master, look!
Wait,
Is
that Fink?
the hitman who killed the
What?
chief?
Why is he here?
Is it you? Is it really you? Are you Fink the slaughter artist?
Hold on, Master! He's not in any condition to talk!
I did my job
He talked!
just like always. The only difference, the target was a detective.
Is he talking about what happened?
During the hit, lot of commotion. Still, I did my job. I knew it'd be a tough job from the start. But I couldn't refuse. Makoto Kagutsuchi introduced me.
Huh?
The client didn't. No. But otherwise, I would have refused the job. After completing the job, I was told
Okay.
I knew too much. Damn.
So they got rid of him after that.
Master, if what he's saying is true, Makoto was the one who instigated the chief to hire the hitman. Does that mean he knew about the chief and Yomi's plot and took advantage of it?
Yep.
All to eliminate Yomi. And he took the chief's life too. Even me being there was part of his plan. He's had me in the palm of his hand all along. If that's the case, I'll make him pay.
Killing the hitman once the job was complete. Makoto Kagutsuchi sure is thorough. It's like he's totally emotionless. At this point, I respect the guy more than I fear him.
This is...
I guess it's the boiler. Looks like you can produce a ton of heat.
I get it!
Maybe the heat's moving the turbines to create electricity. No, another body.
We're all bunched up over there again. I think we can stick to the same old strategy.
That's for Buki, right? Yep.
These clothes belong to Fuki.
Ah, poor thing. Yet again, another one of your friends was devoured. The biggest dimwit survived the longest. Perhaps thanks to her overpowered ability.
It's Fubuki's handwriting.
Homunculus experiment report. My apologies. I do not understand what is on the computer screen, so I will copy it down, word for word. 3 years ago, the Unified Government's research facility successfully created the first homunculus. The secret to their success was the DNA used as the core for their artificial cells. Their focus was on individual differences in DNA, so they experimented with various peoples. They found success in one person's DNA, someone believed to have the world's greatest
I knew
mind.
it. Makoto must be the homunculus.
But because of that greatest mind, the completed homunculus was able to reflect on its condition. As a result, it realized it was a homunculus and escaped the research facility. Currently, that specimen is still missing.
He must have that old man's mind. That's why he called himself
Yuji's
his
research
father.
facility successfully created a homunculus 3 years ago.
And Project Homunculus occurred at the same time.
So that's why Amaterasu Corp grew impatient.
The key point is that the specimen went missing. Probably has nothing to do with this city, though. But what's this about someone having the best brain in the world? They gotta be exaggerating. Yuma!
Kurumi!
Where the hell have you
Are
been?
you okay? Where were you?
I'm sorry. I thought I saw someone who looked like Aiko.
Aiko? Your friend who passed away 6 months ago?
Dude.
Yes. I lost you when I went looking for her. But I got to talk to her a bit. She looked and talked differently from how I remembered. Still, I finally got to say goodbye. I think she understood.
That's good to hear. I got to see Chief Yako back there too.
The chief? Did you speak to him?
No, not really. But he did hand me something that exposes the truth about this place.
That sounds like something the chief would do. Oh, right. There was something I remembered after talking with Aiko.
What do you mean? I'm so glad Kurumi's alright.
What could she have
Don't breathe a
remembered?
sigh of relief just yet, Master. The Blatty said she remembered something.
What in the world did Kurumi remember? Let's see what she has to say. What did you remember?
Aiko really hated syringes. She'd raise hell whenever the school gave out vaccines.
Where's this
Oh, no.
coming from?
I'm getting there. I mentioned syringes to see if it was really Aiko I was talking to. Then I suddenly remembered. A few years ago, something bizarre happened in the city.
What happened?
Everyone in Kanai Ward had to take a blood test. The peacekeepers
yeah.
ordered it, and no one could refuse.
A forced blood test?
Back then, we were told it was to test for a contagious disease. I had no reason to doubt it at the time. But my grandpa didn't actually get
no.
tested. He said it was suspicious how the peacekeepers were enforcing it.
You mean your grandpa who went
Your
missing?
grandpa who went missing.
Yeah. And you know what? Grandpa disappeared right after the blood test. He and his friends did everything they could to make sure no one found out they avoided the test. But right after it happened, Grandpa was caught and completely vanished. The same happened to anyone who didn't take the test.
Hold on, Kurumi. By it, do you mean the blank week
mystery?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
All I've heard is that the blank week mystery is a taboo within Kanai Ward. Can you tell me about it? What exactly is the blank week?
I can't tell you anything.
What? Why?
No matter who you ask, you'll get the same answer. That's because no one remembers it.
What do you mean? You don't remember?
I woke up one day and the entire city was ruined. It was like a tornado had swept through. Not only were the outdoors destroyed, but the inside of our homes too.
What the hell?
Something terrible must have happened while we were sleeping. But none of the residents remember a thing.
How could that be possible?
In fact, my home was torn to pieces too. But I don't remember anything that happened back then. But that's not all. Within that time, the date in Kanai Ward had moved forward by a week.
A whole week passed while you were asleep?
I think so. But we never quite found out what really happened. When we woke up, everyone in Kanai Ward barely even noticed that it had been completely ravaged. Businesses with dealings outside the city were aware they had a week of no activity. But right afterwards, Kanai Ward was completely isolated, so no one could look into it. In the end, it was all forgotten while things were still uncertain. No, I think it's more accurate to say we chose to forget. It was all too bizarre and scary. It kind of became a touchy subject, and no one wanted to talk about it.
So that's why the Blank Week mystery became taboo.
There were lots of different rumors about it at the time, but no one knows what really happened. Some people said that Kanai Ward's clocks had all malfunctioned. Some said we were all drugged by some organization. Others think our internal clocks got messed up and we all fell asleep for a week. But we don't know the truth.
What do you think happened? It's like time froze for the whole city.
It's not exactly true either.
All we know is that my grandfather and others like him completely vanished back then. Kanai Ward's unending reign also began right after those events.
Huh? The Blank Week mystery
What is the
triggered it?
rain for?
This is so mysterious.
I don't know. I haven't figured out what the rain is for yet.
All I know.
Besides the fact that they use it for
see.
power.
Thank you.
Even I don't know what's going on here. But all that info sure seems useful. She should have told us about that sooner.
You can't blame her. It's taboo, remember?
By the way, Yuma, did you search the whole factory? What was the truth that voice was talking about?
I still
was it?
don't know. But I haven't checked everything. I don't know what's behind that door.
We've already come this far. You might as well check everything.
Oh boy.
Wait! Don't go alone! It's too dangerous!
She sure loves to act before she thinks.
What's wrong?
Well, I think...
Oh
I heard some
no,
strange
don't
noises
open
inside.
it.
I also hear something. Kurumi, it might be dangerous up ahead. I'll go first.
Huh? But...
Leave this to a detective. I'll be right back once I've confirmed it's safe. Then we can check it out together. Please don't disappear on me again. You had me worried back there.
Okay. But... please be careful.
Is it cold? Yeah, frozen bodies. Going into the ground.
Hey, is that... a A human corpse?
It's on the conveyor belt!
Yep.
Then those meat buns.
Yep.
No way. You're kidding! This is horrible. Why make such a thing?
Master, there's something else over there. We should
I
check
have an
everything
idea
first.
why that's a thing.
I don't even want to think about what's up ahead.
Where's Kurumi?
They're all real corpses? What is this?
This is a fridge, isn't it? I don't know, but it looks kind of cold. So many refrigerated bodies. Whoever did this must be a total psycho.
What's going on here?
Corpse's
These
pocket.
aren't fake. They're real human corpses.
Master, look! There's something in its pocket!
It looks like a note, but the handwriting is hard to read.
Maybe someone was
You
rushing
guys
to
didn't
write this
remove their
before they died.
clothes? Where am I? Where am I being taken? Oh, fuck. They've never been caught by the WDO. The octopus up here like animals and bastards. Brought here by the WDO's #1. He's called the world's greatest mind, isn't he?
The note cuts off here.
Oh. That's what I hate about the auto. How do I look at the log? Here we go. Everyone here is a dangerous criminal that deserves a death sentence. A ruthless killer, the vile kidnapper. Everyone's crying as they pray to God. Serving our sentences here with no trial? Oh.
What? The WDO did this?
Okay, now what is the WDO doing this?
That's gotta be bogus, right?
I want to believe that too.
If they knew about this, why do they send detectives in to discover it, essentially?
But why would someone write down a lie in their final moments? If what's written here is true, then I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, if these guys are all dangerous criminals, they didn't deserve to live anyway, right? It's not something you should worry about, Master.
Just
Not
because
right.
they're dangerous criminals doesn't mean they should be slaughtered like this. It's not right. And why turn them into meat buns?
Calm down, Master. It's better not to think about it.
Shut up!
I'll make it a solution key for now.
We are finally catching a glimpse of the truth. But it's not over yet. The mystery you need to solve awaits outside the factory. You want to expose
Outside the
all
factory?
truths, don't you? Then press on, detective. Hurry, before you can't trust anything anymore. So that you can keep trusting in yourself. Come on, solve the mystery!
Yuma!
Oh,
What was in there?
No, there's nothing. Nothing at all.
you need to tell her so she doesn't eat those things anymore.
Oh. Too bad. What is it? You look pale.
No, I'm fine. It's best if Kurumi doesn't learn about the meat buns yet. She's been eating those things for so long. truth is waiting ahead. Are you ready, Kurumi?
Yes, of course.
Don't take it out.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Huh?
Never mind.
Oh, where is it taking us?
We can get out this way.
It's like the stairway to hell.
Watch out. You'd end up pretty mangled if you slipped on a slope like this. Phew. Do you hear that? Too? What is it? My heart's pounding just thinking about what might happen.
What the? What the? This is where the rain's coming from.
A massive chimney. This looks like the public bath for the village.
Is this memory? I'll check this out later.
Things are looking bad at this rate.
Yeah.
For once, I don't want the memory to interrupt this.
Whoa! What's that?
What is that machine? It seems to be connected to the chimney outside.
Whatever it is, it's a bit excessive.
Could this be part of the truth he mentioned?
Master, there's a switch. What do you want to do?
You can't just press it.
Shinigami, could you check out the top of the shelf, please?
Leave it to me. Aw, no luck. There's nothing special here.
Oh, thanks, Shinigami.
It looks like a battery powering a nearby device, but...
Uh...
Yeah, the central machine is running by itself. Let's see.
Oh, whoa. Are you going to flip the switch? What?
No way, we can just do that?
Huh?
Why would you press it?
Has been declared. All residents, please seek shelter inside.
Humor.
I repeat, a state of emergency has been declared. All residents, please seek shelter inside.
The sky's clearing up. So the stuff coming out of the chimney was
Artificial
rain clouds?
Huh? This machine's a device that creates rain clouds?
The machine creates artificial clouds to make it rain all over Kanai Ward. To think, even the rain has been artificial this whole time. There is no truth in this city. Everything is a lie.
What the?
What is this?
Wait, we're making a ton of noise. That's right. Wait. Does the rain, like, calm them down? Is that what it is?
What's going on? What's
Oh
happening?
no.
Kurumi!
She's one too.
What's wrong?
Turn it back on.
Last.
Turn it back on.
Makoto Kagutsuchi!
We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Aren't you worried about Kurumi's body? Here. Lend me a hand.
What the hell is wrong with you? My controller vibrated. He has to turn the rain back on.
The rain is back.
It seems like things have settled down. What was that?
Is it because I stopped the device?
Master, be careful.
Congratulations, Yuma. You finally arrived at the truth of this city.
Congratulations? Enough! I've had enough of your games!
Games? I've been taking this seriously the entire time. Especially when it comes to Kanai Ward.
What is your goal? Why are you doing this?
You still don't know? I want you to understand the truth about this place.
The truth? You mean this big device?
This is but a small portion of the truth. Of course, I'm the one who created this contraption, although it's a rather makeshift
You
design.
made it?
Using the old bathhouse's chimney was brilliant, The melding of my genius ideas and the world's best technology.
Why did you even make it?
I don't owe you any explanations, but you've made it this far, so you deserve something. As you know, Amaterasu's experiment resulted in defective homunculi. Do you know the fatal flaw within all defective homunculi? One is an extreme decrease in intelligence when they're resurrected. In other words, they turn into zombies. They may be immortal, But upon returning from death, they become monsters that seek human flesh. The other flaw is sunlight.
Sunlight.
Sunlight?
When defective homunculi encounter sunlight, they become extremely stressed and lose control. They'll return to normal if you block out the sun, but while they're berserk, they lose all reason and memories.
Reason and memories?
To be exact, it's an allergic reaction to ultraviolet rays. If left in this state, they eventually die. But things will continue to spiral out of control. Once they die, they turn into zombies. In other words, sunlight is the greatest enemy of the defective homunculi.
So that was a hidden word.
So you were blocking out the sun for them. And to do that, you created a cage of rain over the entire city?
When the clouds grow thick enough to block the sun, rain starts to fall. It's a natural phenomenon. To keep them stable requires clouds thick enough to cause rainfall. I can form rain clouds all across Kanai Ward from here. The altitude and wind conditions make it ideal. The result, of course, is that Kanai Ward became a city of unending rain.
I get it now.
Built such a major contraption
I understand
just for
why he
some
loves
defects.
Kanai Ward.
Defects,
It's a city of
Who are you
homunculi.
to say something like that?
Because Makoto Kagusuchi is a homunculi himself.
You've lost so much on your long journey here.
So he feels a kinship
But now-
for his fellow.
Well, look at your
Beings.
hands. What do you have left?
You're right. Maybe I am empty. But I've been able to face many truths by relying on the strength of my friends. I didn't make it this far on my own. It was thanks to those who helped me.
Especially yours truly.
So, even though I'm empty, I have everyone with me. That's why I was able to corner you.
Corner me? An interesting way to put it. But if you want to corner someone, this is how you do it.
No, what the hell?
Ain't no fair! He never said he had a gun!
One pull of the trigger and you're dead. Looks like I've got you cornered, Yuma.
Not a gun.
There's a spark in your eyes. Like you still have an ace up your sleeve.
We can just stop time, right?
Okay, fine. Play your card. Let's finish this. Use the power of the Book of Death.
Oh, baby.
What do we do, Shinigami?
I hate to use it now that he spoiled the whole thing, but let's do it. And honestly, you'll be killed if I don't, Master.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess he just knows about it,
The
but he
target
can't see
mystery
Shinigami.
is the collection of corpses found in the factory refrigerator. Considering the scale of all of this, even I have no idea what the mystery labyrinth will look like.
What's wrong? Hurry up.
God, the
mystery
mysteries
we
in this
want
game
to
are so
solve
good.
Is right here. Come on. Solve Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. Expose all of my crimes. It's kill or be killed.
There's no time to hesitate.
Are you sure? One wrong move, and you'll be forever trapped in the mystery labyrinth.
Of course.
Well,
And I won't blame you if that happens.
we're gonna die anyways,
You've saved me
Shinigami.
so many times already.
All right, here goes.
Right. Let's do it, Shinigami. This may be the final Mystery Labyrinth!
The final mystery labyrinth, dude.
Arise, Mystery Labyrinth! Okay then.
Wait, if this is our last one, can we do it normally? You know, together.
So
Sure,
cute.
I don't mind.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
God, I can only imagine what we're gonna find here. He can move! He can move and stop time! What? What does that mean? But also, I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. I'm gonna save this. I think this is a good place to stop, dude. Holy shit. What the fuck? Zombies? Dude, there's no way I could have ever even come up with something like that. I can't believe it. How did they... How... Dude. This game is so wild. I really like this theme of like... Is it worth revealing the truth, you know? Really like questioning your faith, essentially. Your faith in the truth. It's so good. Okay, let's see. Who do I want to raid? I think we'll raid... Do, 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 do. Think we'll raid... Cause I'm in too deep. I'm trying to keep on in my head instead of going under. Okay, let's raid multi-berry. I think it sounds like they're playing Minecraft. So much Minecraft lately. I mean, Minecraft has always been a very popular game, right? But I think the Minecraft movie might have a little bit of something to do with it. But anyways, that's it from me, fellas. Hope you guys been enjoying the streams. By the sounds of it, we might be doing our final mystery labyrinth tomorrow, unless there's a, you know, twist, like, secret chapter. But I'm looking forward to putting an end to this mystery. I'm going to try to stream earlier tomorrow, but you know how it is. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please think about subscribing. It really helps out a lot. Streaming is the only way I make any sort of income, so I really appreciate it. But of course, all you guys have to do is watch the stream, and it makes me happy. Yeah. Good night, Yamayan. Thank you for coming. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Good night, everybody. Bye bye.